This is 2.4, truth tables. Continuation of the truth tables. We're going to look at the conditional and biconditional in this one. So remember, the conditional statement is an if-then logical statement. And remember, it's written the if P, then Q. So the arrow is pointing to the right. So then we say if P, then Q, or P implies Q. P is called the antecedent and Q is the consequence. So we're going to identify the antecedent and the consequence and write it symbolically. So I'm going to let A equal the antecedent, and C is going to be the consequence. Okay, so it says if I'm elected, then your taxes will be lowered. So we have an if then. So the antecedent is I am elected, and the consequence is your taxes will be lowered. Okay, let's go to the next one. You can go to the party if you clean your room. So this is an if then, but remember you're looking for what comes after the word if. So this should actually read, if you clean your room, then you can go to the party. So the word after the word if is the antecedent, which is you clean your room. And the consequence will be you can go to the party. Okay. Hard work implies success. So the imply acts like the then. So whatever comes before the word implies is antecedent. So hard work. And then the consequence will be success. Okay. All roses are red. We will learn that we can rewrite this as an if-then statement, but I'm going to skip it for now. And this one says soup is a satisfying meal if you serve it with bread. So again, this is an if-then. So this should read, if you serve it with bread, then soup is a satisfying meal. So whatever follows the word if is the antecedent. You serve it with bread. Then the consequence would be soup is a satisfying meal. Okay. All right. Again, I'll come back to this all roses are red. Translate each statement into symbolic notation. Let G equal Greg goes to the gym. Let L equal Lisa is late. And C equals Chris sings in the choir. Okay, so we have 3 different simple statements. If Greg goes to the gym, then Lisa is not late. Okay, so Greg goes to the gym is G. We have an if then. Lisa is not late. So negation L. Okay, because we have that word not in there. It is not the case that both Chris sings in the choir and Greg goes to the gym. Again, if we have it is not the case leading this off, we know that's negation, parentheses. Chris sings in the choir, that is C. And Greg goes to the gym is G. If Chris sings in the choir or Greg goes to the gym, then Lisa's not late. So this is an if then. And we have a compound statement here. So we're going to use parentheses. Chris sings in the choir. That is C. We have the word or. Greg goes to the gym, G. Then Lisa is late, L. Okay? So that's an example where we have 3 things going on. Translate each symbolic statement into a sentence. G is Greg goes to the gym, L is Lisa's late, and C is Chris sings in the choir. So C or, in parentheses, negation G, then L. All right, so we'll write this out as Chris sings in the choir. Or comma. Greg does not, well, if Greg does not go to the gym, then Lisa is late. Okay, now we have in parentheses L and G, then negation C. So if Lisa is late and Greg goes to the gym, then, and I should actually have the comma after the word then, so let's fix that. So I'm going to put gym, then, comma. Negation C is Chris does not sing in the choir. Okay. All right. So I'm going to stop here. This is going to be 2.4 part 2. Thanks for watching part 1 and continue on.